What if everything already ended and you were never told? If the universe died today, nothing would look different. You would wake up in your room feeling the same gravity pulling your body into the mattress, hearing the same noises from the street, and seeing the same light through your window. Your phone would vibrate with the same notifications, and the world would pretend that everything was normal. And that is the most terrifying part, because the universe never announces its own death. It does not scream, it does not warn. It simply stops and lets the last information travel outward through space like a whisper that takes billions of years to fade. What you call reality is not the present. It is a message delayed by distance and time. You do not see the universe as it is. You see it as it was, long before your life even began. The sky above you is not alive. It is a photograph so old that the moment it captured may no longer exist anywhere except inside your eyes. Right now, somewhere beyond everything you can observe, something could have already ended forever, and you would still be brushing your teeth, unaware that the story of everything might already be over. Have you ever wondered why the universe never shows you the truth? Light is not a messenger of reality, it is a delay. It is a lie that arrives too late. When you look at the moon, you see it more than a second in the past. When you look at the sun, you see it minutes ago. And if the sun disappeared right now, the earth would still glow with warmth for 8 full minutes. People would walk the streets, planes would cross the sky, children would laugh in playgrounds, and all of it would already be happening in a dead world. Now stretch this delay across the cosmos. The nearest star is years away. The nearest galaxy is millions of years away. The edge of everything you can observe is billions of years away. That means every single thing you believe about the universe is based on outdated information. You are not seeing what exists, you are seeing what existed. Reality is always ahead of you, always unreachable. And that gap between truth and perception is where the real horror begins. Look at the night sky and ask yourself a simple question. How many of those stars are already dead? Every bright dot above your head feels alive, but in reality, many of them burned out long before humans learned how to write. Some of those stars collapsed into black holes. Some exploded in violent supernovas. Some were torn apart by forces so extreme that nothing recognizable was left behind. And yet, their light is still traveling. It crosses empty space year after year, century after century, carrying an image that no longer belongs to the living universe. When you see a star, you are not watching a flame, you are watching a memory. The sky is not a map of reality. It is a graveyard of things that used to exist. And the deeper you look, the older the ghosts become. Somewhere in that darkness are the final moments of entire galaxies, still on their way to your eyes. Have you ever realized that no one has ever seen the present universe? Not once in all of history, not with the naked eye and not with the most powerful telescopes ever built. The present moment of reality is completely hidden from us because light itself is too slow to deliver it. Every measurement, every image, every discovery is already outdated the instant it arrives. We build our understanding of existence on delayed signals, like prisoners trying to describe the outside world using only echoes from the walls of a cave. Somewhere beyond the edge of everything you can observe, the universe is doing something right now, something you will never witness as it truly is. You will only receive its shadow long after the moment is past. The cosmos is happening without you, and you are left behind chasing a reality that is always already gone. What if the end of everything does not come with fire or light? What if it begins quietly, somewhere beyond your horizon? Imagine the fundamental rules of reality starting to weaken, forces drifting, constants changing by tiny, invisible amounts. No explosion, no warning, just a slow failure spreading through the structure of space itself, a collapse that moves at the speed of light, carrying the death of physics from one region of the universe to another. And you would not feel it, you would not see it. You would go to work, you would make plans for tomorrow, you would worry about small problems while the foundation of existence unravels somewhere far beyond your reach. By the time the evidence finally arrives, it will not be the beginning of the end, it will be the confirmation that the end has already happened. Why is the universe so quiet? This question has haunted scientists for decades. With billions of galaxies and uncountable planets, there should be signs of life everywhere. But the sky answers with silence. What if that silence is not emptiness, but lateness? Imagine countless civilizations rising on distant worlds, building cities, sending messages into space, asking the same questions you ask now. And then imagine all of them fading away through disaster, collapse, or something we cannot even describe. Their final broadcasts, their last attempts to be heard, would still be traveling through the dark long after their worlds turned cold. When you point your instruments at the stars, you are not searching for living neighbors, you are listening for ruins. And the most unsettling thought is that their final signals may already be passing by you right now unnoticed. What if the cosmos is not something you observe, but something you replay? Every telescope on Earth feels like a window, but in truth, it is a playback device. Each galaxy you see is a frozen frame. Each nebula is a moment trapped in transit. You are not discovering new worlds, you are loading old ones from a cosmic archive that grows older the deeper you look. The farther your instruments reach, the further back in time they fall, until eventually you are staring at the birth of everything itself, not as it is now, but as it once was when the universe was young and unstable. And somewhere between that ancient beginning and your present moment, reality may have already rewritten itself while you continue watching an outdated version of the story, believing it is still unfolding. Have you ever thought about what it means to live in a world that is always late? Every experience you have of the cosmos arrives after the fact, like news from a disaster zone that no longer exists. You never touch the present universe, you only touch the memory of it. Somewhere right now, stars may be dying, galaxies may be tearing apart, entire regions of space may already be empty, but your eyes are filled with beautiful images from a version of reality that could already be gone. You make plans, you dream about the future, you believe tomorrow is guaranteed, but everything you know about existence is filtered through delay, through distance, through the slow crawl of light across a silent void. And that delay may be the only thing keeping you calm. What if the most important moment in the history of the universe is already in the past, not in the distant future, not waiting to arrive, but already finished somewhere beyond the edge of what you can see? Imagine that the ultimate catastrophe, the final transformation of everything, has already occurred in a region so remote that its light has not yet reached you. From your perspective, nothing has changed. The stars still shine. The laws of physics still appear stable. But that stability may be nothing more than old information slowly arriving from a version of reality that no longer exists. You might be living inside the final chapter of a story that has already been concluded. You just haven't read the ending yet. One day you will look up and something will feel wrong. Not because the end is beginning, but because the truth has finally arrived. The stars will not fade in real time. They will disappear according to a schedule written billions of years ago. The night sky will not be losing life, it will be losing memory. And you will never know when the real ending happened, only when the last message finally reaches your eyes. When that moment comes, it will not feel like the death of the universe. It will feel like the death of a story you have been watching your entire life without realizing it was already over.